We're not arguing today, Deke. I'm not arguing with you today.
I'm fine with it.
No, I don't want to argue. We're not arguing today, bro. It's going to be a happy day. We're going to happily talk about our top 10 receivers.
We'll see if our list warrants an argument or not.
We're going to happily talk about our top 10 receivers.
Why don't we just let it play out?
And everything is going to be fine, okay? I'm just letting you know. Yeah.
This list was pretty easy for me, actually.
I thought the same for myself, man. I literally did, and I was like, you know what? I ain't tripping on this. I can win with this. Yeah, I can win with this, man. All right, so let's talk about them then, man. D, go ahead, drop your list, man, and include all 10. Don't give me that nonsense
I have
anymore,
10.
bro.
I actually put numbers next to the players to make sure I got 10 players.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm gonna count on my fingers to make sure we got you right, man.
At 10, Pickens. He gets the Jalen Warren treatment.
All right,
I wasn't going to have a top 10 list without Pickens. And, I mean, I actually think you can have him on there because he had a top 10 type of season last year. Pro Bowl type of season. 1,100 yards. What was it? 5 touchdowns? 4 touchdowns? Mm-hmm. But he got those numbers with some up and down quarterback play, to say the least. Whenever we got a steadying force under center there for the last 3 games. I can't believe I'm saying this. Steadying force back there. Those last 3 games, and a Mason Rudolph. You see what Pickens is capable of.
Quarterback play matters, what he's saying.
And that's elite receiver.
Quarterback says what he's. But quarterback play matters, what he's saying, man.
Even with that being said, the season as a whole, he had 1,100 yards. And
so you telling me that GP got sabotaged from the Pro Bowl because of Kenny Pickett?
No, Matt Canada.
Matt Canada ain't never thrown no pass.
Kenny was getting it to Pickens in that Cincy game that Canada was fired, or Canada was absent from the first game that.
I'm talking about all the other games where he was out there with him. He just throw it up to him. He's always open, and he showed that he was always open. He showed that.
Pickens had a wide open touchdown that he didn't toe tap on, so that could have helped his stats.
Okay, all right.
That was one.
Okay.
Did Kenny sabotage Pickens? Nah, I think it was more just Matt Canada being there.
Oh man, because I just never seen Matt Canada have to throw anything.
Pickett could have been better, but
and they told me worst case, and I was told worst case he's always open. Just throw it to him.
Which is crazy though. Your offensive coordinator is not helping the situation. It's literally your job to help.
He literally said worst
right
case.
Spot.
He said I'm always open. Just throw it to me though. He literally said I'm always open. Just throw it to me. And when did he not show that even when he looked covered, he's still open?
He's a good receiver. That's why I got him in my top 10. He's in my top 10. I think he's got the potential to even be higher. But yeah, Pickens at 10. 9.
All right.
I went back and forth on this one.
Uh-oh.
I'm going Garrett Wilson.
Okay, shout out to Garrett. Yeah.
I was going to throw Ayuk in there, but I think Garrett Wilson getting 1,000 yards with these dismal Jet offenses and dismal Jet quarterback play says something. So I expect with Aaron Rodgers being there, he's going to elevate his play even more. Like, he's good. Really, really good. I was, back and forth between him and Ayuk. I think if you ask me, who do I want? If I'm a team, blank slate, I think I would take Garrett Wilson over Brandon Ayuk. So that's why I'm going with Garrett Wilson. But, Ayuk's in the conversation here for, like, 9th or 10th, 11th or 12th. I'd put him in honorable mention. How about that? At 8, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. You ball it out, bro.
7, Cooper Kupp.
Shout out to Coop.
6, A.J. Brown.
Shout out to A.J. Brown.
5, C.D. Lamb.
C.D.
4, Devontae Adams.
Shout out to Devontae.
3, Jamar Chase. 2, Tyreek Hill. And 1, Justin Jefferson.
Respect.
It's a pretty easy list. Kupp would be higher if he's been more available because he had the Triple Crown, 3 years ago? At like 1,900 yards. Just went crazy. But, I think it just fell in place for me, really.
Okay.
It was a pretty easy list, just going from 1 to 10.
Okay. I like it, baby. I like it. All right. I got some honorable mentions, man. I'm going to start my honorable mentions first, man. All right. Shout out to Brandon Ayuk, grinding his face off.
I got to give Mike Evans an honorable mention.
Does he? I'm about to say,
He has, like, how many 1,000-yard seasons in a row?
I mean, you don't care about his 1,000-yard season. You only care about GP. That's why GP made your 10 and Mike Evans didn't. So it's all good. I ain't tripping on it, man. But shout out to Mike Evans. He's an honorable mention, man. He been grinding his face off. Shout out to Cooper Kupp, grinding his face off. Jalen Waddle, shout out to him, grinding his face off. Shout out to GP, George Pickens, grinding his face off. And Devonta Smith, grinding his face off, man. So those are all my honorable mentions, man. Guys that I wanted to put up there at 10. I was flirting with the idea. but I could not go ahead of these guys here. At 10, I got DK Metcalf. It's DK Metcalf. I simply said to myself, if I could have this receiver on my team, would he be my number one receiver? And that's kind of how I went down my list. So, yeah, DK, he's my number one. So, he's at 10. Then at number 9, I've actually had this guy as my number one receiver for a while. He's no longer there, so that's why he's no longer in my top 5. Stephon Diggs. Shout out to Diggs, though, baby. All right. It's penalty, man. You know how that go, bro. He ain't rocking the right colors no more, man. All right, at number 8. I know I don't like the team he plays for, but I liked his previous employer. And he's still been consistent even with every quarterback that they've thrown out there with him. Talk about Amari Cooper, obviously, Cleveland Browns. They got him at number 8. At number 7, A.J. Brown. It's A.J. Brown, man. That's like DK Metcalf, but better. All right. At 6, C.D. Lamb. At 5, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's nice. Even though I still don't want to believe it, I believe it. He's nice. All right. I can't deny it. He is nice. At number 4, I went with Jamar Chase. Excuse me on that one. Then at 3, Devontae Adams. 2, Tyreek. And then at number 1, Justin Jefferson. I think our only differences is 10. And you have Cooper. I have Diggs.
You don't have Diggs. Cooper Kupp at all, right?
Yeah, I got Diggs.
Anything.
Do you have I have Cooper as an honorable mention.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you have Amari Cooper? Did he make your list?
No.
Yeah, so your end receivers you said GP.
GP and Garrett Wilson.
And Garrett Wilson.
2. And Kupp.
And Kupp. Those are your
Kupp.
3. That's the 3. And
I have Amon-Ra a little lower than you.
Yeah. And I got Amari Cooper, Diggs, and DK. That's the difference, yeah. You have Amon-Ra at 7 or 8? You had him at 8. I had him at 5. Mine was more the recency because of what he just did, and then he got paid. Yeah. So I was like, all right,
it's tough to argue. He's up there.
Trust me,
really
I didn't want to put him up. I told you I've been dragging my feet with him, but
he's really good.
Yeah, you got to respect that.
I just, I don't know. Maybe he needs to do it for another season or 2.
I would agree.
Like after last season with the 1,500 yards, like let's see what he looks like with even more attention to him.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what I'm thinking. Like a bunch of the guys ahead of him, it's like these guys are number 1 studs and have been number 1 studs for multiple seasons. Now, Amon-Ra, he's been
1,500
he's been
yards
solid.
Is 15
even for the other seasons outside of last year. I'll give him that. But like, all right, let's just keep doing it. Keep doing it. That's all. You'll move up the list. Let a couple of these guys that I have ahead of you have a slip-up season or get injured. Like you'll find your way in the top 5. Like you're there. You're on the cusp. Yeah. It's not a shot at him, but like I got A.J. Brown, C.D. Lamb, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, and Justin Jefferson above him.
Yeah.
And Cooper Kupp. Like that's not a shot at him.
So for me, what's the Cooper for you? Because I didn't like that he's been hurt.
That's really it. But when he's out there, he's still good.
Yeah.
He's still balling. He's putting up top tier numbers.
Is he gonna be the number 1 still with Puka?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Matt Stafford and Kupp. Like that's a thing.
Okay.
That's definitely a thing.
Puka anything?
Nah, he is.
It's like a Puka thing too.
He's really good. He's good too, but same thing. I mean, do it again. The Kupp won the Triple Crown, and
this is true. And the Super Bowl.
Did he win the MVP? Was it him or Aaron? I can't. Stafford didn't get it. I thought Stafford should have got it. I think it was
Kupp.
Yeah,
so it was Kupp.
Like,
yeah, good call.
Yeah,
so
those are all the reasons I'm going to give Kupp the edge over someone like Amon-Ra.
Yeah, respect.
But you got Brown just putting up ridiculous numbers these last 2 years. C.D. Lamb, like all these guys. All the guys ahead of Kupp have just
crazy.
Been going too crazy
CD's
for
been
me
going crazy.
To put them below Kupp because, Kupp the last 2 years has been a little banged up. And further we get removed from the Super Bowl, I can't be relying on that the whole time. But he deserves to be in the top 10, in my opinion.
And I'm with you on all of that. I think my hesitancy with Kupp is I do think that Puka is going to continue to like be Puka, and I think that takes away from Kupp. It's Juju AB ish, but I still feel different because I got a chance to see Puka like by himself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Without it being Kupp the whole time, whereas we never saw Juju without AB until it was too late, and then it was like, oh man, this isn't what we thought it was statistically. I think with Puka, it is what it is statistically. I think that does match up, and that's why I'm just like, yo, I don't know if Kupp still is that main person out there with the way that Puka, played last year.
Yeah, I guess we got the tops flipped a little bit. I was surprised you had Chase at 4. That's your guy too.
No. That's what I have him at 4. And he had a down year in my eyes. He's been down, but it's because of Burrow. No, it's because of Burrow, man. Once Burrow gets back healthy, then he'll be right back because I know the numbers going to get back stupid. Tyreek is the outlier for me. I used to have Tyreek below Jefferson and Devontae. Devontae, he's been the guy since he was in Green Bay to me. It's just right now he dealing with the quarterback situations. So that's why he's a little bit lower. Tyreek has been going stupid since joining Miami and Tua. So that's the reason why he shot up my list, because I used to look at Tyreek like, bro, you're just a very fast guy, but you're not a very skilled receiver. You just catch it, and if a guy, blowing coverage or you catch the split, you're just fast enough to go. But
yeah,
watching him in Miami, it's like, bro, I don't care what we're saying. The dude is showing that he can produce, and he's standing alone doing it without the Mahomes, you know what I mean, and the Travis Kelce, because we like Jalen Waddle, but I don't think we look at Jalen Waddle as, he's top 5. Statistically, he ended there, but I don't think we look at him and say, take Tyreek out, Jalen Waddle could do that. No, it's like, that's a high-end number 2. You're killing it as Robin right now, man. So, like I said, that's my thing, but with Chase, I need to see him back with Burrow because that's when he gets to really be magical. So
CeeDee Lamb, I've been hesitant to have on lists like this in the past, but it's undeniable now at this point. He's really good.
Shout out to CeeDee, bro. Yeah, shout out to CeeDee, man.
He's been pretty inconsistent at times, some drops. But you just look at the numbers, it's crazy.
CeeDee make you mad though at times, bro, because CeeDee make you feel like, this about to be that dude. And then he'd be like, all right, now CeeDee, you tripping today, bro. Yeah. That's why he's not higher on my list.
Where do you got him?
6.
I'm at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,700 yards last year, 12 touchdowns, 135 receptions.
Numbers like that, you should be 3. Should be 2. Dang near 1.
2 years ago, 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns, 107 receptions.
Yeah.
He's good. I mean, I think that's 1,000 yards every year for 4 years. Is that what it is? 935 is rookie year, but then 1,100 is second year.
Offset.
Yeah, it has 5,100 yards over 4 years. So I guess that he's averaging like 12 or 1,300 yards a year pretty much.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that gets you in the top 5. Congratulations.
And it's a reason why both him and Dak have played well together. They both complement each other really well. Dak is good enough to make him look really good. He's, good enough to make Dak look really good. Back forth. That's the part where I'm like, Jamar Chase, you got to get back to your guy, man. You got to get your Burrow back, and now you can get back. If Devontae Adams can get him a quarterback to do that, he can get right back up there too. But it matters. Both of them, we see quarterback needs that receiver needs that quarterback, man.
I was going to say, let's trade for Devontae Adams. But the way you're talking about this offense, I don't think we need it.